Welcome back to some more MX versus ATV Supercross Encore. Today we're taking a look at the Seattle 2017 Replica track. This one feels different. The last 2, maybe even 3 weeks all the way back to Indianapolis, I felt like the tracks were fine. I liked them. They weren't my favorites, but they felt a little bit lackluster almost. Good tracks, just it didn't feel like there was tons of line choices as far as this game goes, you know, because you can hit some really big crazy lines here. But I felt that they were really good tracks. Seattle feels like there's a lot more line choices. There's some really big lines you can hit, some medium lines, some smaller lines, and so on and so forth. And I feel like some of the big lines, I really don't think they might not be the fastest ones. I don't know. I haven't ran a race here. I do the free ride in this video, and then eventually I get around to running some races. But I feel like some of the big lines might not be the fastest ones. I tried to hit as many as I could. I am playing on the Xbox One, which feels a little weird because I usually only play on PlayStation, but it releases on Xbox before anything else. So we are on Xbox One today. We're going to do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 laps. 6 laps, and then there's one little clip where we hit a bigger line. So we're going to jump to this, take a look, and see what we think of Seattle. Okay, so Seattle 2017 Replica. This track is... I really like it. It's kind of tough, but I really like it. That opening rhythm section with those tables, that's the bigger line through there, but I don't know if that's the fastest way. Jumping on and just transferring to each one might be a little bit faster. This rhythm section as well can be, you can go through it quite a few different ways. Here we're going to triple, triple, triple. That's the really easy way through it, and it sets you up really good for this. You can quad over and then triple out, and I will hit that later in the video, but most of the time that's the rhythm we take. Standard Supercross triple, and then you can triple in here, and you can quad in the middle, and then I guess that kind of a double out. That's kind of a weird jump right there. I don't know if that's what that's gonna look like in the real race. Some whoops, a little double into the corner, and then you turn around and hit another set of whoops. And these things, this second set here can be really, really tough. A few times I think even in the video I hit it really, really ugly. And we're just gonna go straight into the second lap because I kind of got what I wanted here. We're gonna step on, step on, step on, and then step off. You can kind of off that middle table. You can kind of jump over the last table and single, and just kind of triple off of it. Here we're going to hit this the same, just triple, triple, triple. You can quad, and then I think you can 5 out. I think it's 5. I'm not really sure. And again, you can quad here and then triple into the corner, but most of the time that's what I do hit. Here's a triple again, and then this section, I felt like you could maybe quad in, but I never was able to really get it. You might be able to. Like I said, I didn't play a whole lot, so, and I'm not quite as comfortable with the Xbox One controller. I don't play as much on there, just mainly for when I'm doing the track because it releases sooner, and everything else is the same. Hit the whoops, hit these whoops again, and then we will hit the triple finish line jump. Okay, so I'm not really sure exactly what order I put these in. I'm not sure what I do here. Okay, so we hit the bigger line there. We case a little bit, but I kept this lap, and I'm trying to remember why I kept this. And that sand section's kind of stupid in the game because off that wall you can basically just jump the whole thing. Okay, so we're gonna quad and then quad single, which I don't really know. I don't really like that single into the corner, but again, right after this lap, I'll show you a little bit better way to hit that if you want to go for that really big line. And then everything else is the same. I don't even think I think I just triple here. So we're gonna triple, triple, triple. That's more of a double. It feels more like a double. I guess you'd say triple because you can kind of land on that last one and then hop off, but it's not really a table either. I still think that's gonna look different in the race on Saturday. Usually there's a few changes to what we play here. Okay, so we're gonna jump into the sand, and then we are going to quad here, and then let's see how many this is. Yeah, and then we're gonna 5 into the corner. Now, the easiest way to hit that is probably with a double preload or a really big whip glitch, I guess. Okay, so this is, what is this, lap number 4? I think this is lap number 4. We're gonna step onto the top of these tabletops. A little ugly, but this lap I'm gonna hit that quad out of the, not this corner, but the next one. So we're gonna triple, triple, triple here. It just sets you up really nice for hitting this next rhythm section. It felt like it was the easiest way to hit it, to get this quad and then triple into the corner. Everything else is the same, and that's really all I wanted to do. I didn't even really attempt because I knew I wouldn't be able to hit all the really big lines in one lap. I mean, I can, but man, sometimes it takes a really long time for me because I'm not super consistent, or I miss a preload or something like that. You know, some days you're just, everything's right, and then some days you're not having a good run in the game. Today felt about normal, Alright, and here we're gonna do what we had been doing with the realistic lap. Again, this was really hard. Sometimes this is the toughest one to get because I've said it many times already, the game's just not really built for that. It's more arcadey and not realistic, where just hitting the lines like that feels weird. But I think they could triple here, maybe. It looks big in the game. I think it'll look a little smaller in real life. Here, I think they could triple onto this, and then double, hit the Supercross triple right here. And then I'm not sure. I don't think they'll triple in. I think they'll double and then maybe triple here, and then triple out or quad out, however you want to say it, because I don't think that last jump's going to look like that. I know it looks a little big in the game, and then you think to real life, you're like, nah, no way, but most of the time with these tracks, when you see it in real life, it looks quite a bit smaller, so I think that's a possibility. I know we got super out of control there, but I think these whoops are going to get really gnarly at the end of the race. And for our final lap, we're going to do some first-person view. Now, it's again kind of, I guess, quote-unquote, kind of more of a realistic way around the track, because there's just no way I would be able to hit any bigger line or even just a regular line in first person, because I never use it. But I know there's some people out there that want to see it, so that's why I'm trying to add these in sometimes to these replica tracks when we check them out for the first time. So there you go, if you've been asking for it. Double into the corner, hit the triple, and then I think, actually, let's see here. Okay, yeah, we just double, triple, and then I actually do land on top. This is the only time in all the laps we did that we land on top, and I didn't do that on purpose. It just happened to work out like that. So I was like, probably the best lap I'm gonna get. So let's just keep it.